My favorite moose will always be my very first one. We got flown into this lake. I was 23 years old. Me and my buddy, we didn't have anything. Like, we didn't have rain gear. 2 weeks in Alaska. And this is back before inReaches, before all that stuff. And we get flown in, and it was beautiful. 70 degrees every day. I kill this moose, and it wasn't like, now I've killed a lot of moose that are way bigger. But, you know, I dreamed of it my whole life, and it was just surreal. But we had to float. Our sat phone died, and there was no way to get a hold of our plane. And it was so hot, we were like, we've got to float back to town. And so it was 130 miles through some of the worst whitewater and snags and sweepers you could ever imagine. And we come around this corner like day 3 into this float, and we're just struggling. Like, we'd run out of food. We didn't bring enough food, so all we're eating is like chewy moose meat, and like, we're just having a go of it, right? We don't have a patch kit either, by the way. And
oh my gosh.
And nobody knows where we are in the whole world.
Oh my gosh.
Right. And so I come around the corner, and there's a sweeper hanging out, and the moose is tied into the boat, and we go underneath that sweeper, and it's just beautiful. Sunlight drifting through the willows and stuff, and it just grabs the moose antlers and breaks the rope, and they flop into the water behind me. My eyes are like this big, and my buddy grabs onto some brush and holds onto it, and the boat swings around, but he can't hold us in the fast current. And so his branch breaks, and I grab a branch, and his end goes down to the bottom, and then my branch breaks, and he grabs a branch, and he's holding on. And now I can see the moose tumbling down the river. But we're over like a 15-foot deep hole in the river, and the moose just falls into it, just disappears. And I run from one end of the raft to the other, and I just swan dive in, boom. And I grab the moose. But what you don't realize about those heads is they're like 80, 90 pounds sometimes.
Yeah.
And they're paddles like this, right? So I go to pick it up off the bottom of the river and push myself towards the top, and the paddles catch the current. It just bowls me over backwards, and I just roll over it, and it rolls over me. And
gosh, dude.
It was out of control. And so then I come up, and my eyes are this big, and it's ice cold. I'm in my waders, and my buddy pulls me out, and the raft goes up on a log jam, and we've got a sharp stub sticking through the bottom. My moose is gone.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, my first moose. I go to shore, we float back over it, and ultimately end up finding it down under this log jam in the water and pulling it out. But it was just like, I mean, for a 23-year-old kid, like, we didn't know anything. We just sent it. We just went there with a dream. And it was like over the top, the ultimate adventure for a young 20-year-old kid to go do this on your own and come out. Both of us were successful. And it was insane. It was, so that was life-changing for sure. And that would be what hooked me on moose.